The government of Burkina Faso has made a milestone as 10 countries have appointed ambassadors to Burkina Faso. Some of them, they just renewed. It's not really new. Hello, I am Mahlet Ayele, your host at Connect Africa, bringing you the latest from the continent. Now, there are 10, the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, has welcomed 10 ambassadors to Burkina Faso, in which they presented their credentials to him. Now, which are these countries? Let us watch together, but I'll tell you, it's Germany, the US, the Biden administration also has done that. There is Algeria and Rwanda from Africa. You have Russia, Spain, Guinea-Bissau also from Africa, Venezuela, Poland, and Pakistan. Yeah, actually that makes it 11. Yeah. So I'm going to invite you this to watch together. That is really a milestone, amidst all what is going on in Burkina Faso and the sanctions and everything. It's really a big milestone. That means, these countries, including the United States, okay, mind you, including the United States, is what, these new ambassadors that are appointed to Burkina Faso. Some of them, they know what they want, but still, they just, in the face of the world or in the mainstream media, try to bash the countries, but they know what they want from this.
At the presidential palace.
This is Ambassador of Germany.
Excellence, Monsieur le Président du Faso, chef de l'État.
Excellence, Mr. President. Faced with the head of state, I have the honor to introduce His Excellency Mr. Dietrich Becker, Extraordinary Ambassador and Plenipotentiary of the Federal Republic of Germany to Burkina Faso with residence in Ouagadougou. Excellence, Mr. President. Head of State, I have the honor of presenting to you the letters with which the President of the Federal Republic, Mr. Frank-Walter Steinmeier, accredited me to you.
Monsieur Frank-Walter Steinmeier avait accrédité.
Excellence, Mr. President of
Now, this is the ambassador of the United States.
To you the letters by which His Excellency Mr. Joseph Biden, accredited to Burkina Faso with residence in Ouagadougou. The accreditation of these new ambassadors underscores the efforts of the transitional authorities to strengthen international cooperation and partnerships. The ceremony commenced with a formal reception at the presidential palace, where each country's representative was welcomed with traditional Burkinabe hospitality.
Now you have...
and each respective nation.
Now, this is Algeria.
I have the honor to present to you the letters by which His Excellency Mr. Abdelmajid Tebboune, President of the Democratic and Popular Algerian Republic, accredits me to you as an extraordinary ambassador and plenipotentiary.
And if you remember, Algeria is one of those African countries that, defended the Sahel Alliance states, so especially when ECOWAS threatened to militarily intervene Niger, because on the north, Algeria is on the border. It's a neighboring country, they share border, and they said there's no way that you're going to fly on Algeria's airspace to attack Niger. So it was that kind of country, but later on it has its own disputes as well with Burkina Faso and Niger, with regards to terrorism. But still, it appointed its ambassadors. Now, most of them, their diplomatic relationship dates back ever since the independence of Burkina Faso, which is 1960. But what makes it a milestone is that they have appointed in the midst of all what is going on when the country is alienated from the rest of the world. So even the US, most of them, their mainstream media calls the president of Burkina Faso, Mali, or Niger as a junta leader or the coup d'etat leader. But still, look what they are doing. Yeah. Yeah, this is Algeria. Okay, now next. This is going back.
The presentation of letters of credence by these 10 countries is not only a diplomatic formality, but also a reflection of the mutual respect and shared objectives between Burkina Faso and its international partners.
Here we have Russia.
Excellence, Mr. President. Head of State, I have the honor of presenting to you the letters with which the President of the Federation Russia, Mr. Vladimir Putin, accredited me to you.
Now, the Russia, and one more information is that reopened its embassy, I think back in October, was it after 31 years? It has opened reopened its embassy in Burkina Faso, and the one who did it was the ambassador of Russia from the neighboring country in Cote d'Ivoire. Now this is a full full ambassador appointed only for Burkina Faso. That's something new as well. Yeah, that's Russia. I just want to make it.
Excellent, sir. To the President of Faso, Head of State, I have the honor to present the letters by which His Excellency Mr. Paul Kagame, President of the Republic of Rwanda, accredits me with the quality of extraordinary ambassador and plenipotentiary.
Now, Rwanda is actually the first African country in which, on the presidential level, that visited one of these Sahel Alliance states, which is Niger. And Paul Kagame was, no, not Niger, actually, Paul Kagame was in Senegal. Sorry about that. But, Paul Kagame is not something like others. He's in his own world. He has this attitude of first Rwanda, and whenever it suits him, he can work with the West. Whenever it suits him, also he's not afraid to work with countries that are alienated or bashed by the Western countries. Now that's Rwanda. Now next is, I just want to show you how this is.
Excellence, Mr. President. Head of State, I have the honor to present to you the letters by which His Majesty Felipe VI, King of Spain, accredits me to you as an extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador.
Now you have also, this is from Guinea-Bissau. Okay, this is another third African country. And this is, we have as well the Bolivian Republic of Venezuela. Yeah.
Republic of Venezuela.
Son Excellence, Monsieur Nicolás Maduro Moros, Président de la République Bolivarienne.
That's really interesting. Now, we have from Eastern Europe as well. This one is from Poland.
Mr. President of Faso, head of state, I have the honor to present to you the letters by which His Excellency Mr. Andrzej Duda, President of the Republic of Poland, accredits me to you as an extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador.
Yeah.
At the same
Now we have at last
of Burkina Faso, head of state, I'd be honored to present to you the credentials by which His Excellency Mr. Asif Ali Zardari, President of Islamic Republic of Pakistan.
Yeah. So 11 countries have reappointed ambassadors to Burkina Faso, and that's what the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, has welcomed, receiving their credentials. Once again, it's Germany, the United States, and you have Poland and Russia, and from also African countries, you have Rwanda, Algeria, Guinea-Bissau, who else we are leaving now, and then also Pakistan. 11 countries. So well done for Burkina Faso, really being consistent on what they're believing in, doing, what is in the best interest of their people. And then that's how the world or even your neighbor respects you. So thank you very much for tuning in. And let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this bilateral strengthening with Burkina Faso, of these countries, including the US and Germany? Those are what amazed us, but the rest, I think, not really. I mean, it's kind of expected, but US and Germany, yeah, that's and Poland as well. The Juma, Venezuela, another anti-imperialist nation. Exactly, Marie Lawrence. Keep the Europeans under close scrutiny. Indeed. I guess Tinubu is waiting for the thumbs up from his white daddies. Oh my God, Tinubu is under big pressure. I'm telling you, Tinubu and Nana Akufo-Addo are watching closely what's going on in Kenya. Jetipat, those people can never be trusted. Yeah, they want what they want from Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso has gold. Burkina Faso has cotton, amongst other minerals. But these are the top things in Burkina Faso. So they want, and the world is shifting into backing up their currency with gold. Also, although they tell you that, but no, the United States is just printing money. So this is, for me, I think what I can take from this is the moral of the lesson. The lesson from this is that keep what you're doing, just be consistent, and that's how you're going to be respected. And sooner or later, that phrase of junta leader will be removed. Thanks again, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.